just watch the opening scene in peace. It's pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know about you. I could see this game possibly matching like Chrono Trigger or something. It's too early to tell. It starts to really get interesting at the end of this video, and then the next video is even better. I think. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the time frames, but I know the end of this video will have you looking forward to episode 2. I was looking for Japanese RPGs that have been translated. That's how I found Dark Law, Meaning of Death, and it's how I found... Bastard. That's how I found Bastard. So I was looking... Turns out this one was actually professionally translated for Europe. It was just never released in the States. And I'm not really sure why. It's pretty good. A couple of things have changed. First of all, now I shoot in 4K 60 frames per second, and I have spent, today's the 29th, and since the 21st, I've been testing it, uploading different bit rates, testing different recording techniques with OBS. I was making also. My main concern was I wanted to make sure that it still looked good on the downscale. I wanted to make sure it still looked good at 1080p. I wanted to make sure it still looked good at 720p. Not everybody can watch 4K 60 yet, but in a few years, this video will still be future-proof, and it looks just as good in 1080p, like 60, in my opinion. It looks, I don't know, it looks good either way you watch it. I finally got the rendering method down to where it upscale it to where it goes up to 4K a lot quicker on YouTube. But this keep an eye out, but somewhere in here there's a musical piece that I swear I've heard in a different game. I'm not 100% sure. The opening, the opening title, the one at the end. I got that picture off of Google Images. Emailed the guy and he let me and he gave me permission to use it. But I was thinking in the future, I might accept submissions from you guys and put them in use them for the opening and the ending in the same way that I'm doing this now. I would just have to give specifications like see, I think you'd have to, you'd have to, well, I'm so stupid. Of course you'd have to take a picture from the front of the TV. I think one of the other rules would be it would have to be 4 megapixels, which really isn't that big of a requirement. Most phones even can shoot 4 megapixels now. Let's see. Maybe no decorations or anything past 95. When I look for these pictures, I look for I want something that just oozes nostalgia, and I found that picture and I just thought it was perfect. And I'm so glad that the dude let me use it. I don't think I ever credited the guy who made the opening. Like, all the music that I used for DopplerVidya was made by a guy named Eric Skiff, and these were he released these, I guess, Creative Commons, and yeah, they're good. The whole album's pretty good. Yeah, some of the dialogue on here is a little bit lame. It gets better, trust me. I know right now it doesn't look like much, but it does get a lot better. Just bear with it a little bit longer. Like, it's supposed to be massive, but right now, well, you'll see. Pay attention to this. She's like the only person who hasn't been outside yet. And this was kind of confusing. There's no tutorial, and I didn't look it up to see how it was played. I don't usually. I mean, they're usually pretty common sense, but this particular time, the controls are a little bit strange on here, especially when attacking. At one point, yeah, right there, I didn't know it was going to do that. At one point, I was trying to set the attack button to L, just because it would have been easier that way, because I'm having to reach over from Y to A to attack while running, so I was going to change it to L, but I ended up changing it to X. I still have to hold it weird, but at least I don't have to press the other button with my index finger. Oh, I'm using, it's one of these, it's an iBuffalo Classic USB gamepad. It's shaped like a Super Nintendo controller. It's got a turbo on it. Really good deal. It's only like $10 on Amazon. I highly recommend it. It's a hell of a lot better than the NES controller ones that I got. I don't know. It's the D-pads on those are just particularly awful. Both are a little lighter than the original controllers, but they're real nice. I actually picked up one of the Super Nintendo USB controllers at a local store, but it didn't work half as good as this one. I'd like to get some Sega Genesis ones, or just an adapter. I have a Sega Genesis. I thought about that the other day while I was playing, while I was recording Star Trek The Next Generation Super Nintendo for, because I was thinking about uploading that one, but decided I wanted to play an RPG. It's not to say I won't revisit the TNG game in the future. I actually looked up some controls on there and realized what I've been doing wrong every time I've tried to play it. Like, apparently surrender is X plus Y. Well, these older games didn't have the tutorials, which, I mean, that's fine. You don't really need them with the internet. In fact, a lot of times I think tutorials are annoying. Mega Man Battle Network was the worst offender because every fucking game you had to like go through all the basics again. Yeah, that was so. I don't remember what year it came out. If I can find my phone, I might be able to tell you. I think it came out in 06. No, it was way earlier than that. I used to play the Mega Man games on NES, specifically Mega Man 5. And okay, I found my phone. I pulled it up. It came out 2001. I was 11 when it came out, and I got it for Christmas, and I played the shit out of that game. Loved it. The first one was a little bit. I mean, they're all a little bit different, but the battle mechanics were the same basically throughout all of them. I think the last one I played was the one they released for Nintendo DS, but I just remember being 11 and I had this like poster or flyer or something from Walmart that had little thumbnails of all the Game Boy Advance games that were coming out, or from the games themselves, and one of them was Mega Man Battle Network, and I thought it was going to be like the old Mega Man games, but then I got it and it was completely different, but still had fun. See, I think I probably played all 6 at some point or another. I know I beat the first one. I know I beat the second one. I don't know if I beat the third one. Seems like there was just one boss that I couldn't get past, or maybe I just didn't have the patience to go back and find the battle chips and everything for. It was a really neat concept. And of course, being raised in a Christian household, Pokemon was banned, so this was kind of like, sort of like that, but I really liked it. Oh, yeah, I forgot. God damn it, I was going to actually comment on the game this time, but I always go off track. I'm going to try to be uploading at least one video a week from now on. At least, I hope. I don't know, it's just... you get distracted, or... I have to be in the right mindset to make a video, too, so it just... It's like the stars have to align every time. Yeah, this, I read somewhere that this world is basically, the way they put it, after chapter 1, the world is yours or something, so I guess it's like, I'm already seeing some, how some actions may have consequences. I guess maybe that's what they meant. It gets more like that. From what I can tell, there are going to be 7 dungeons in chapter 1. And what I read was that it gets really good in chapter 3. Yeah, this kid, he's not too bright. I wish I hadn't given him my name. Maybe he'll get better. I don't know. There's always a character in TV shows or something that are they're just terrible, but then after a while, you know, they're gonna start to grow on you. I can't think of any specific examples, but Here's a prime example of this kid being stupid. But at least it's good to see that he's not the only troublemaker. He's just the one that's stupid enough to get caught. That rug, it looks like somebody spilled honey on like the four like inside corners of the inner square. See, my thinking after trying that, it didn't take me too long to solve this one. There's one that I still haven't solved. That's why I quit recording earlier. I'm about an hour into this. The no commentary version of this will be up shortly. I should have mentioned that at the beginning of the video. I was thinking someday I might like when I finish one of these, I might combine them all into one video and upload them that way without commentary. So that way, just if you want to leave it on the TV as ambiance or whatever, or I don't know, just like the noise video game soundtrack, then yeah, you can leave that on there like that fireplace they have on Netflix around Christmas. Oh, yeah, but whenever I first started hearing "Help, someone please help me," my first thought was, "Oh, that old dude's got a chick locked down there." That was my first thought. But then I remembered reading something, and then I thought, well, no, maybe it's... Well, I can't really tell you because it was kind of a spoiler, and I wish I hadn't have known about it, but at least it wasn't just a huge one. Alright, well, we're about to the end of this. I hope you enjoyed it. Tell all your friends about this channel. Share the links to my videos, social media, Facebook, and whatever else the kids are using these days. Got a few seconds left. This is awkward. I was done talking, but okay. Bye.